Hello, Northwest Georgia. Welcome to Your Weather on North Georgia Television. Today is going to be intervals of cloud mix and sunshine, a high of 86. Winds are light and variable. Chance of rain is at 10%. Now for a look around the region, Calhoun at 73, expect a midday temp of 82, mostly sunshine at 86 this afternoon. Chatsworth at 71, 80 at midday, a few passing clouds, then 84 for your high. Chickamauga had 72 this morning, expect a midday temp of 78, then 84 in the afternoon. Kahara, 71, warming up to 79 by noon, sunny and a few passing clouds, then 83 for the high. Dalton, starting at 73 this morning, 84 expected by noon, and then 86 is your afternoon high. Fairmount, 72 this morning, rising to 80 by noon, then 85 for the high today. Fort Oglethorpe had at 72 this morning with a few passing clouds, 80 expected by midday, then up to 85 around 4. Lafayette had 71 this morning, up to 83 by midday, sunshine and a few clouds, 85 is the expected afternoon high. Ringgold, 72 this morning, expect a noon temp of 80, then up to 84 this afternoon. And now for your 7-day forecast. Saturday, generally sunny skies despite a few afternoon clouds with highs around 86 and overnight lows near 60. Sunday, sunshine in the AM, followed by mostly sunny, mostly cloudy skies in the afternoon. A stray shower and thunderstorms are possible, high around 90. Next Monday, sunshine and cloud mix, high near 85. Tuesday, partly cloudy skies, highs near 85, winds light and variable. Wednesday, mostly cloudy, high of 87 with a 20% chance of rain. Thursday, scattered showers with possible isolated thunderstorms in the morning, cloudy skies later. And Friday, scattered thunderstorms, high 87, winds light and variable, and a 40% chance of rain. And that is your weather forecast. Whatever the weather, North Georgia Television hopes you have a blessed and beautiful day. And now for the local obituaries. Mr. Kevin Lee Moses, age 59. Kevin Moses of Dalton, Georgia, departed this life Sunday, May 26th at his residence. Memorial service will be held Sunday, June 2nd at 3 p.m. from the Ponders Melrose Chapel with Reverend Keith James officiating. Family will receive friends at the funeral home from 1:30 until 3 p.m. on Sunday. Richard Darrell Baggett, age 57. Richard Baggett of Chatsworth, Georgia, passed away Thursday, May 23rd. A memorial service to celebrate the life of Richard Darrell Baggett will be held at 2 p.m. Sunday, June 2nd at the Chapel of Dalton Funeral Home with Pastor Edwin Puckett officiating. The family will receive friends from visitation from 11 a.m. Miss Mildred Mardella Kimsey, age 90. Miss Mildred Kimsey died May 26th at Dalton Place in Dalton, Georgia. Funeral service will be 11 a.m. Friday, May 31st, the 10th Street Baptist Church in Trenton. Visitation will be from 10 until service time on Friday. Burial will be at the Sunset Memorial Gardens. Miss Charlene Porter Smith, age 57. Charlene Smith of Chickamauga, Georgia, passed away on Thursday, May 23rd at her residence. Funeral service will be Friday, May 31st at 1 at Harvest Missionary Baptist Church. with Pastor Kenneth S. Killebrew and other ministers officiating. Connie S. Harris McGill, age 67. Connie McGill of Fort Oglethorpe passed away Tuesday, May 28. Memorial service will be held at 4 p.m. Sunday, June 2nd in the Fort Oglethorpe Chapel of Wilson's Funeral Home with Reverend Billy Lowry officiating. The family will receive friends prior to the service Sunday from 2 to 4 p.m. George Wayne Motes, age 74. Wayne Motes of Dalton passed away Tuesday, May 28th at Hamilton Medical Center. The funeral service to honor the life of Mr. Motes will be held Friday, May 31st, 2 p.m. at the Pleasant Grove Chapel of Julian Peoples Funeral Home. Burial will be at the Whitfield Memorial Gardens. Miss Gladys Joyce Givens, age 76. Gladys Givens of Cleveland, Tennessee, and formerly of Dalton, Georgia, departed this life Wednesday, May 29th at the local hospital. Service to celebrate the life of Miss Gladys Joyce Givens will be held Saturday, June 1st at 1 p.m. at the Ponders Melrose Chapel. Interment will follow in the United Memorial Gardens. James A. Meeks, age 86. James Meeks of Dalton passed away Tuesday, May 28th at Hamilton Medical Center. The funeral service will be held Friday, May 31st at 4 p.m. at the Pleasant Grove Chapel of Julian Peoples Funeral Home with Reverend Larry Woods officiating. Burial will be at the Whitfield Memorial Gardens. Charles Lamar Babb, age 77. Charles Babb died Monday, May 27th at Ceres, Arkansas. Funeral service for Charles Lamar Babb will be held Saturday, June 1st, 2 p.m. from the chapel of Max Brennan and Sons Funeral Home. Burial will follow at Tug Gap Baptist Church Cemetery in Dalton. Family will see friends at the funeral home on Saturday from 12 until the service hour. Howard Thomas, age 93. Howard Thomas of Osaka died at 8:21 Wednesday, May 29th in Morning Point Assisted Living. Funeral service will be conducted on Friday, May 31st at the chapel of Thomas Funeral Home. Burial will be in Chandler Cemetery. The family will receive friends from 12 noon until the funeral hour. And those are your local obituaries. Stay tuned for your local news.
Good morning, I'm Aaron Scott.
And I'm Connie Hall Scott.
And welcome to your local Northwest Georgia news. We are your news covering Whitfield, Murray, Gordon, Walker, and Catoosa counties. Thanks for joining us.
Coming up in the news, Brookwood Kindergarten launches No Littering campaign, Pets for Adoption in Walker County, Dancing with the Stars in Gordon County, Humanitarian Group asks for help, Wizard of Oz theme park opening, police looking for fugitive in Walker County, a few things about the Riverbend Festival. A Tennessee man is brought to justice, and Kellogg's cereal is glad. Felony charges filed on Atlanta officers caught striking homeless woman. Major Hollywood studios weigh in on heartbeat bill. A message from the Georgia Secretary of State, and upcoming area events.
Well, let's hop right in. In Dalton, Brookwood Kindergarten launches No Littering campaign ahead of their annual school-wide STEM Day, Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. Brookwood Kindergarten students look for ways to help improve littering in their local community. After gathering data and thinking about ways to really make an impact, the students launched their Take Your Trash With You campaign. Classes worked with Brookwood STEM teacher Carmen Flamini to conduct a trash study at Lakeshore Park. For every piece of trash found at the park, students put a color-coded dot on a map for paper, plastic, and other trash. The students discovered that trash was a big problem at the park and the available garbage bins were not being used by park goers. Students decided to go persuade visitors to be nature protectors and place signs around the park that encourage people to do proactive or minimizing pollution. The signs included the campaign slogan, "Be a Nature Protector," with saying things like, "Take your trash with you," "Please don't put trash on the ground," and "Your trash is your responsibility." The students presented the idea to Dalton Parks and Recreation Director Mike Miller. Once approved, each class created signs that featured photos of the kindergarten students picking up trash along with their various sayings. The students installed the signs around Lakeshore on STEM Day, May 3rd, and even had Dalton Mayor Dennis Mock attend to help cut the ribbons. The students are anxious to evaluate their campaign to see if their amount of trash at Lakeshore Park decreases. Please join us in being nature protectors and helping these students meet their goals. If you would like to help contribute to a learner and more beautiful Dalton and Whitfield County, email Amy Hartline at ahartline@dwswa.org or call 706-226-6211 to schedule a donation. And that's awesome. I think what these kids are doing is a really big phase into their development is growing adults.
And there's so much more to that. I've actually had Carmen Flamini on the Talk with Connie, and she's really into butterfly gardens, and that's cool. They teach the kids all about migration of butterflies and stuff. And you know I love Amy Hartline.
Of course, she's very sweet.
Well, over in Walker County, the Walker County Animal Shelter has a pup looking for a forever home. Her name is Kaylee. She's a pointer mix, about 5 to 6 months old, weighing in at about 29 pounds. Kaylee was received on May 25th. She's dog and cat friendly. Though she's a little shy, she is reported to be very sweet and mature for her age. She has been dewormed, is gaining weight, and feeling good. That's her over there on the left. Then there's Bear on the right. Bear is a male mixed breed, approximately 4 to 5 years old, weighing 45 pounds. Bear needs a patient person, as he is shy around new people, scared of other dogs, and is learning to walk on a leash. He is reported to be sweet once he realizes you aren't going to hurt him, and his confidence is said to be growing every day. If you'd like to meet and possibly adopt Kaylee or Bear, contact the Walker County Animal Shelter in Chickamauga at 706-375-2100.
I really hope Kaylee and Bear can find a good home out there. That'd be something special.
Yeah, I hope so too, and I think they will.
Yeah, they shall. Now here's some news from United Way of Gordon County. After months of preparation, planning, fundraising, recruiting, training, choreographing, rehearsing, and dancing, Mohawk presents Calhoun's Dancing with the Stars back on stage tonight at the Calhoun Performing Arts Center. 20 talented high school students will vie for trophies, bragging rights, and college scholarships in United Way high energy competition, guaranteed to tear down the curtains and crash fundraising records in Calhoun, Gordon County. Make no mistake, the student dancers are impressive. The show will feature 10 couples, all students enrolled at high schools located in Gordon County. The couples dancing are Elizabeth, Peyton and Drew Rutledge, Megan Wright and Logan Parker, Lydia Jamie and Aaron Hayes, Jelani Winters and Riley Anderson, Halia Graham and Avian Lee, Madison Reyes and Jordan Jaquez, Catherine Stockman and Nate Stockman, Trinity Reyes and Jackson Murray, Brooke Childs and Trevor Budrick, and Megan Crow and Asha Gupta. Each member of winning team will receive a $1,000 scholarship. Each member of the first runner-up team will receive a $750 scholarship. Second runner-up members will receive $600, and all other dancers who complete the show will receive a $500 scholarship. Additional information about the event is available on United Way website at www.gordoncountyunitedway.org. The mission of United Way of Gordon County is to accurately assess the needs of Gordon County to mobilize available resources to meet those needs. Tickets are still available.
That's so much fun, Dancing with the Stars.
I can't wait to watch.
Maybe you'll be on that someday. You know, our own Judy Elliott here with North Georgia Television did it for many years in Dalton.
We may have to pull that clip up.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, and the nonprofit organization Corazon, or Heart to Heart, is looking for a motorized wheelchair for a disabled person in Honduras. Founded in 1998 by Dr. Stephen Foster of Dalton, Corazon has been sending donations to Central America since. Currently, 3 containers are being prepared for delivery over the summer. If you have a motorized wheelchair you'd like to donate, call 706-809-0518. And the next story ought to make a lot of Wizard of Oz fans happy. It seems the once abandoned Land of Oz theme park on the North Carolina-Tennessee border is reopening next month. It's in celebration of the 80th anniversary of the iconic movie The Wizard of Oz. The theme park on top of Beech Mountain near Boone will be open various days throughout June and one day in July. Guests will travel back in time down the Yellow Brick Road and reenact the entire film. Tickets are $27.50 per person, and children 2 years old and younger are free. For more information, visit www.landofoznc.com.
Be sure not to miss that. It's going to be iconic. I thank you for tuning in here at WDNN this morning, and we'll be right back after this short commercial break.
First Bank of Calhoun and First Bank of Dalton are proud to serve our communities, providing the products you need plus the personal service you expect from your hometown bank. We offer the latest technology like customized instant issue debit cards, InstaPay, and more. And with our experienced First Elite bankers, switching to First Bank has never been easier.
Stop by and see what sets us apart.
First Bank of Calhoun and First Bank of Dalton, your bank for life. Member FDIC.
I am Ron McKinney, pastor of Kinsey Drive Baptist Church in Dalton, Georgia. KDBC has been the birthplace of several Christian organizations. It was the birthplace of Christian Heritage School 30 years ago, and through the Academy of Fine Arts, Labrie Symphonic Orchestra was founded by KDBC members Gene and Betty Lindauer. The ministry of KDBC reaches around the world with the missions of To Every Tribe Ministry, and I was a founding member of North Georgia Fellowship of Christian Athletes in 1992. Majesty is the longest running television program on North Georgia television. For 28 years, we have faithfully proclaimed the doctrines of grace. Kinsey Drive Baptist Church welcomes you to visit at 2626 Kinsey Drive on Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Our website is
Welcome back. I guess we'll hop right in. Law enforcement in Lafayette need your help. The Walker County Sheriff's Office is looking for a man who wanted on an escape warrant. Kevin Ashley Wellborn was granted a prison furlough by the court after sentencing hearing, but never came back. The 59-year-old man is 6 foot tall and weighs 160 pounds. If you have information on Wellborn, please call Detective Williams Davis at 706-638-1909, extension 1254, or Walker County 911 Center at 706-375-7810.
And from Chattanooga, Tennessee, some information about Riverbend, which is continuing nightly through Saturday. This year's Compact Festival has added light shows, a Ferris wheel, and more local food options. And while much of the layout is different, you can still count on the Coca-Cola stage at Ross's Landing and the TVFCU stage underneath the Walnut Street Bridge. And this year, Riverbend has adopted many big festival trends like the loadable wristbands that must be purchased this year. In previous years, festival attendees could use tokens to make payments. Now, Riverbend organizers want you to trade in those old tokens and use the new wristband. Kaisha Edit of Token Cashless Incorporated says, this year at Riverbend, we are implementing a wristband system. That means that everyone will get a wristband that will work both at your ticket, and your payment method. The reason we are doing this is to make it easier for patrons to reduce all of the lines on site and to improve security as well. You must scan your wristband to gain entry to Riverbend, and that's how they will keep up with the count of festival goers.
What you're really wondering about this year's Riverbend Festival, of course, is who's going to be there. We're glad you asked. Tonight on the Coca-Cola stage, country star Keith Urban will perform from 9:30 to 11 p.m. On other stages at various times, you can find La Misa Negro, Connor Smith, Neon Moon, Old Crow Medicine Show, and Kelly Lovelance. And tomorrow night, Malcolm Moore will perform on the Coca-Cola stage from 9:30 till 11 p.m. Other performers including the Amber Carrington Band, Roger Allen Wade, and BHAF, Brandon Taz, the Get Right Band, La Misa Negro, the Warren Treaty, Early Mandrell, and the Emerald Butler Band. For more information, visit www.riverbendfestival.com. And this is a big part of Dalton, even though it's in Chattanooga.
Right.
This is one of the events that we look forward to over the summer.
It's a wonderful entertainment experience. And one state up, the long arm of justice has at last reached out to grab a man who did a very bizarre thing. Here's the story. A Tennessee man has been sentenced to 10 months in prison for urinating on a Kellogg's cereal conveyor belt at a Memphis facility. The U.S. Attorney's Office in Memphis says 49-year-old Gregory Stanton was sentenced Friday in federal court. Stanton had pleaded guilty in November to tampering with consumer products. An indictment says Stanton was a contract worker at the Kellogg's plant in April of 2014 when he recorded a video of himself urinating into a bucket and dumping the contents into the Raisin Bran production line. He also recorded himself urinating into a production line a month later. Stanton posted the videos on the internet in 2016. Law enforcement and the Food and Drug Administration investigated. Kellogg said in a statement that it is pleased Stanton was brought to justice. I'm kind of pleased about that myself.
Me as well. There's no telling how many people are affected by this.
Well, let's hope. let's hope not.
Well, let's be glad you're Insmonia based. From the Associated Press, a report from Decatur Spark Community Decatur. A prosecutor announced felony charges against an Atlanta area police officer who was captured on video hitting a homeless woman inside a convenience store. DeKalb County District Attorney Sherry Boston announced a grand jury on Thursday indicted Officer Philip Lareschild on charges of aggravated assault in violation of his oath of office. Lareschild arrested Katie McCrary on June 4th of 2017 after responding to a call of someone begging customers for money at the store. In Decatur, Boston said the officer was initially cleared in the use of force investigation. About a month later, Boston said DeKalb County Police reopened an investigation after a bystander's video surfaced online and showed Lareschild repeatedly striking McCrary during the arrest. A lawyer for Lareschild couldn't immediately be reached for comment. And you know, honestly, this is one great thing about always having your phone on you, and you should always film the police when you're having any form of encounter.
Although they do a lot of wonderful things too. This was a really stinky story.
Yes.
Okay, also from the Associated Press, Netflix, blinked first, and now other major Hollywood studios say they may reevaluate filming in Georgia if the state's abortion law goes into effect. The state is known for its lucrative tax incentives for filming. Warner Media on Thursday says in a statement that the company will reconsider Georgia as home to new productions should the law go into effect. It echoes a statement Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos made on Tuesday. The streaming service was the first major studio to speak about the law that would ban abortion once a fetal heartbeat is detected. The Walt Disney Company also broke its silence on the matter this week. Disney CEO Bob Iger told Reuters Wednesday that it would be difficult to continue filming there if it becomes law. And I will tell you this, politics and business should not mix.
It shouldn't, but it always will, especially, I guess, in such a dictated,
Society?
Society and business, in the movie world especially. These people have more say than we have, and that's just reality. And finally,
Sadly.
A message from the Georgia Secretary of State. Here it is. In the coming days, county registrars will begin sending notifications to Georgia voters who have recently filed a National Change of Addresses NCOA request with the United States Postal Service. The NCOA notices, which will be distributed by country election offices, will request that these voters update their voter registration with their new home addresses. Not only do updated voters roll ensure elections for Georgia voters, they also cut back on ways to make registration and voting process far more efficient for voters and election officials alike, said Secretary Brad Raffensperger. While this type of regular lit maintenance is required by law, it is also the common sense way to bring every voter a better, safer experience on Election Day. Georgia compares voter rolls with NCOA information every 2 years to ensure that Georgia voters who have moved are registered to vote in the correct precinct and county. This verification is part of the regular list maintenance of voter rolls required by federal and state law. Accurate voter rolls are a crucial component of secure and efficient elections, said Elections Director Chris Harvey. By partnering regularly with stakeholders like the U.S. Postal Service, we're ensuring that only registered eligible voters are participating in our elections.
Now, if a voter has moved within the same county, the voter's address will be automatically updated in the state voter registration system, and they will remain registered and active. If the information on the NCOA notice is incorrect or needs to be updated further, the voter can complete the NCOA confirmation card and return it to their county registrar on the postage paid form. Voters can also easily update their information online using Georgia's online voter registration system. If a voter has moved to a new county, they must update their home address within 30 days, either with the NCOA confirmation card or through Georgia's online voter registration system. If an out-of-county mover does not update their address within 30 days, they will be changed to inactive in the state voter registration system. Inactive voters can still vote and thereby change their status to active. But if they do not vote or have any other contact with their county election office for 2 general cycles, which is 4 years, their registration will be canceled. Voters with questions about an NCOA notice can contact the Office of the Secretary of State or their county elections office. Voters can also check their registered address using the My Voter page or update their registered address 24/7 using the online voter registration system.
And this system is something we've been looking forward to for years, honestly. I'm glad it finally happened.
Absolutely.
Now to put it to the test. And now for upcoming events and bulletins, the City of Lafayette invites everyone to their 3rd annual Honeybee Festival tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Festivities are to take place at Lafayette Square with arts and crafts vendors, food, free musical entertainment featuring top area performers, a kids zone, a barbecue competition, banking contest, a pageant, and a cruise incomplete with antique tractors. There will also be an education area with lots of learning opportunities, and this is a free event to attend and enjoy with somebody for the entire family.
Something for everybody. The Community Foundation of Northwest Georgia has partnered with Georgia Early Education Alliance for Ready Students, GEEARS, and 0 to 3 to bring Strolling Thunder to Dalton, Georgia tomorrow, Saturday, beginning at 1 p.m. at Burr Park. Burr Park is located at 101 South Hamilton Street downtown. So what is Strolling Thunder? In association with Book Blast, Strolling Thunder is a free event where infants and toddlers can attend with their adults that will open community-wide discussions on how to meet the needs of babies. Bring your strollers and your kids. Why should you go? Event planners say because our brains grow faster between the ages of 0 and 5 than at any other later point in our lives. When babies don't get what their growing brains need during this crucial time, it can lead to lifelong developmental, educational, social, and health challenges. Participants will push their strollers from Burr Park to the Whitfield County Courthouse and back to put babies in the spotlight. Mayor Dennis Mock will share a proclamation declaring June 1st as Children's Day in Dalton. Meet elected officials and people from around the state who are spearheading efforts to help babies thrive. Expect snacks, drinks, and giveaways. For more information, contact Suzanne Harbin at 706-275-9117 or you can email Suzanne, SUZANNE .HARBIN at communityfoundationnwga.org. To register, visit the website's ticket section.
And it looks like we're out of time here at WDNN this morning. I really hope we wowed you with the news this morning. I'm Aaron Scott.
And I'm Connie Hall Scott.
And remember, stay classy.